Horns up and welcome to a brand new episode of Headbanger's Kitchen. Folks, I've told you this before, the world of curry is vast and expansive, and I have done many curry recipes on this channel. Click here on the I button to check out my curry playlist. For today's recipe though, we are going to the southern part of India. We are doing a South Indian fish curry called Fish Moilee, which is a coconut based curry with the flavors of turmeric and pepper. It's delicious. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, let's get cooking. I'm going to start by getting out a bowl and adding in some salt, some black pepper, some turmeric and the juice of half a lime. Then I give that a good mix and I add in my fish fillets and give it another good mix. I'm using boneless ravas that has been cut into cubes. You can use any fish that you like. Once that's done, I set it aside. Next, I take a small onion and I cut it in half and then I slice it saute style. I'm basically cutting against the onion fibers. This is how I prefer to cut my onion these days. Next, I get some fresh ginger and then I cut it into juliennes, which is basically like these little matchsticks. So do that. I also get some garlic and I chop that into small pieces. Now you might think this is a lot of garlic, but these are little teeny tiny cloves of garlic. So if you have one of those jumbo garlic cloves, one should be enough. Next, I get my pan on the stove and I heat up some coconut oil. Once the oil is hot, I add my fish into the pan. The idea is just to kind of sear the fish and get a bit of color on it, but not fully cook it. So just let it cook on one side and then flip the pieces over. Now since fish cooks really quickly, just let it kiss the pan on the other side and then remove the fish on a plate and set it aside. In the same pan, I add a cinnamon stick, 2 cardamom pods and 2 cloves. Then I add in our sliced onions and saute it. I do add a bit more oil to the pan now since it seems like it needs it. Give it another mix before adding in the ginger and the garlic and continue to saute. Then I add in a handful of curry leaves and fry those as well. Now we're not looking to brown the onions because this curry is more of a whitish yellowish curry. So once the onions have softened and you can see them slightly browning, add in your coconut milk and of course give everything a good mix once more. Now I season this with some salt and some black pepper and give it a stir before adding my fish back into the pan. Give everything one final good mix, let the fish say hello to the coconut milk, and now you just let this cook for a minute or two so that the fish is cooked perfectly and all the way through. After that you can turn off the heat and just look at that gravy, so smooth and silky. That's some food porn right there, my friends. And that's it folks, our fish moilee is done and ready. And you can see I've garnished it with a bit of black pepper, but now it's time for the fancy bit. So here is a South Indian fish moilee plated and ready to be photographed and then eaten. Anyway, I think that's been enough jibber jabber, time to taste. Alright folks, it's time to taste our fish moilee and I've got lovely little tasting portions here and Dipti is giving me a stern look because this is the food of her people, as she likes to constantly remind me.
I'm also wearing yellow so that if I drop any on myself, you can't see it.
Camouflage. Anyway, shall we taste?
Yes.
I gave us little bite-sized portions because we've already had lunch. Let's dig in.
So this is... What fish is it?
This is, I think either ravas or surmai.
Oh yeah.
It is creamy.
Oh, so good.
My standard description, creamy and delicious.
There's a lovely undercurrent of ginger going through it. And the fish is like lovely and firm and not overcooked. And it's like, despite being a coconut curry gravy, it has a very distinct taste. I don't know how to describe it. It's not like stew. It's not like those other coconut based curries. It's definitely not like a Thai curry. It's just its own beast and it's so delicious.
And it's beautifully mild. It's just my kind of curry, guys. You know me, I'm the spice wuss, so I skip the green chilies.
Needs a green chili. I was just going to say that.
I was going to say, if it's missing anything, it's missing a green chili.
So the green chili is for flavor. You know, you can actually taste the chili in it.
So if you're...
And not the heat. The taste of... You know what chilies taste like? Chilies have a taste.
I know. I do know what you mean. So if you are a spice wuss like me, You can use a green chili. I would recommend you take out the seeds and the white membrane inside and then just chop it up and throw it in for flavor.
Don't bother.
Anyway, we will agree to disagree about that. But do you give it a thumbs up?
It's
Thumbs up?
delicious, just needs a chili.
Awesome. So we'll add some chili for Dipti, and I hope you will make this curry, and we will see you on the next episode of Headbangers Kitchen. Until then, cheers and keep cooking. A big thank you to all my supporters on Patreon who make these recipe videos possible. Thank you very much. I couldn't do this without you. You and the folks who joined my YouTube membership as well. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. And if you want to become a Patreon or a member of Headbangers Kitchen, the links are in the video description box just below this video. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel and keep watching more Headbangers Kitchen videos.